Yay. Hi, everyone. Friday.
Hey.
Woo.
I'm Trevor. This is Trevor and Jill Talk, and today we are thoroughly delighted to have Devon Spencer, founder, creator, instigator of Eurocurrency. I read the coolest article on Devon in the Connecticut Post regarding mass, but you do a lot more than just cool mass. So, Devon, how'd you get started?
Well, speaking of, this happened maybe about like 5 years ago. See, I was in a messed up situation, and I always was, a high fan of fashion. I mean, my priorities was messed up when I was a little younger as well. Fashion was like everything to me, So once I started, going through certain things, I kind of wanted to get myself out of them, but it had to be the right thing. It just couldn't be anything, and I had to have some type of meaning to it at the end of it, So once I started, trying to explore to, get myself out of these hotels, I was going through so much. Me and my mother, we went through a couple of things as well. Well, now our love is just, inseparable. But we went through a lot of things as young, and I was definitely hard-headed, and I always had a vision. And when God gives you a vision, it's really not for everybody else to, understand or see until they feel that spirit or that energy. And she didn't feel it at the time, So what I was doing kind of was just like a ghost, and the way how I was moving was honestly unexplainable. So, it led to, my mom making a choice and kind of, just pushing me out there. But I kind of, I thank her for that. That made me this ambitious guy, making things happen. Anybody can start anything, but like execution is the main key of anything you start, is execution. And I had to, had to get up off my ass and get right, So now
you're not alone.
Oh, thank you. Oh, we've been through it, So now, living in hotels and sleeping in my car and things like that, it put me to a aspect in life of I was vulnerable, but vulnerable to all of the right things that I felt that could have made me better as an individual, let alone when you go through things by yourself, you lose on your own, so they turn into lessons. You know what I mean? And I went through a lot of that. And, once I started breaking free mentally of what I went through with my mom, I met a guy named Hassim. And Hassim, he's a Turkish tailor. And at that time, he had a store in Bridgeport, Connecticut. It was a tailor shop. So at that time, I was getting into wanting to, make clothes, but I just didn't, I was out of shape. And what I mean out of shape, not physically, but mentally, I didn't know how to go about anything. I just wanted to make clothes. All right, so what's going to separate me from everybody else if this is what you really want to do in this big, you want to talk about, making dreams and everything. So, I actually went to a fabric store. So I went to a fabric store and I'm looking at all this fabric stuff. I'm like, damn, I like this, but how am I gonna turn all of this stuff into a clothing line, man? So when I'm looking at it, it's just tons of money and tons of time and not knowing. So now I have bought a heat press machine. So I said, let me start on shirts. I still got the same heat press machine. So the heat pressing shirts and things, and it just wasn't cutting it because I'm still in and out of the hotel to my car because it's not enough money. I'm not making no money. I'm not making anything. And, we all know once you start into a business and step into a business, that's not the first thing that, you need to aim for. If that's the first thing you're going to aim for is making money, then, that'll fall, very, very shortly. But once I got my hot...
I'm showing a photo of one of your designs. You can find Eurocurrency on Instagram. Super cool.
Yes, thank you. And that's where I actually got, my technique from sewing. So a female, a girl that I was dealing with, she showed me how to string the actual machine. And I'm so hard-headed. I'm so competitive with myself. It's just show me how to string it and I'll just do everything else. And I done messed up 300.
It's hard to learn.
Oh man, I done messed up like 300 pieces before I actually got the one right. And then once I got the one right, it's like the second one would be good, but man, I messed that part up. But just repetitively, just correcting my mistakes. And just building on, actually what I love to do and what I thought I was loving to do, because at times I felt like I wanted to give up and things like that. But that's just the test, pretty much of your passion. We all going to go through it, but not everybody's going to get through it.
So Devon, what was the first thing that you really designed that really felt like you and your style and really communicated your passion? What was it? A jacket, pants? What was it?
Yes, it was a jacket. Actually, it was a silk jacket that I made for Cameron. And Cameron is he's a highly A-list artist, formerly known as Mr. Cameron on Instagram. Everybody know him as Rico. He playing big movies. And he is pretty much like part of the trending fashion era for like, my age group, from like pretty much the 80s and up. That whole Dipset era, Cameron, Jim Jones, Joel Santana, they're from Harlem, New York. Well, now it's Manhattan, but Harlem kind of persisted a lot of style for this East Coast, urban weird. So as me being able to get in touch with Cameron, and I was due from one of my guys, Sin City. Sin City is one of his best guys. And I always was kind of like out there, I'm an outspoken type of guy, I'm a people's person as well. And I grasp to a lot of people. I keep this energy up. It's not a facade. This is how I am. It's just, who do I give it to? So, once, me and Sin City started building and Cameron seeing what was going on, he respected it. And I told him, I said, hey, man, I do silk jackets, man. I can get them done. I knew what I was able to get done because I had Hasim. So Hasim had the jackets all done, and I was just pretty much on my marketing.
There is no overestimating great execution of clothes.
Oh no,
or
execution.
Great tailoring
Execution.
for somebody. I mean, it's amazing. I know that you love. I saw your Instagram slogan, like expensive taste since 1988.
Oh
and
yeah.
I know that you love designers. I used to know this lady. She was like a big person at Chanel, and she told me, Jill, it all comes down to I spend more time with the tailor. Because this gorgeous clothes, and exactly your whole vision comes out with how it's like fitting on them. What are you wearing? What are you wearing right now? Because
and see the word that you just used. Like a lot of people think fashion is about design, color. No, fashion is about fit.
Yeah. Will you show us what you're wearing right now?
Exactly. Oh my God, it's fitting so wonderful. Yeah. Let me show Instagram.
Let us see your jacket right now, because
what are you wearing?
Yeah, what are you wearing?
This is Eurocurren. This is one of my new designs. Yeah, this is one of my new designs.
His label is Eurocurren with a S, right? We'll put
I love it.
Oh, that's so cool.
That is so. Look at that. I love that. I love it.
Thank you. And I'm all about fit. So when you think of Eurocurren, when you think of euro, it's about fit.
Yeah.
When you get the Gucci's, the Louis, the Pradas, and all of them things, it's kind of like, what can we touch that's more closer to us, without having to dedicate this tremendous bill to people we would never probably meet or never know. That's when Eurocurren come in. Same type of material, same quality, same feel, same texture. It's just when you got your hands all the way on it, you can do a lot more. You can adjust a couple of things. And, I praise to a lot of designers, but I'm not just a guy who just go and pick a fabric. That's too easy. Yeah, it's too easy.
How did you meet Cardi B? We're both
see. Oh, yeah. All right. See, Cardi B, I've been dealing with Cardi B. Yeah, I've been dealing with Cardi B maybe.
Does she wear your stuff?
The last 8 years. Actually, before she was on Love and Hip Hop, I used to be in the clubs and things like that. You know what I mean? For my image as well. So, once me and Cardi B, got together, had a great, conversation about a couple of things. And from there, I always knew, like I told her, I always knew she was a star. A lot of individuals didn't want her to, actually come out and host some of the clubs because I was throwing parties as well. So before Cardi was the big Cardi, before she was Cardi B, I had her in a lot of clubs, and a lot of people just don't bring her out because she's a stripper and all this stuff. See, a lot of people don't care about that. They care about the person that she is. You know what I mean? So a lot of people look past that, and now their age, sex is more common. remember a little while ago, it was more hidden. It was like in a closet. You know what I mean? About sex appeal. Now it's more out here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So more people can understand.
Now,
And
has she worn any of your items?
oh, of course. And right now,
So
Cardi
cool.
she actually has this same mask.
Ah,
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
because everyone here,
this is the smoker's mask.
this is the coolest thing, and this is
Yes, this right here is the Red Bandana smoker's mask, and her and Offset has both, and I can't wait till they both put it on. And that's, I just let out a little secret between us and Instagram and my followers right now. So this is gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing. This is the first place where I actually spilled the beans. Definitely.
Cardi and Offset. This is big news, right?
Yes. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Tell us about the mask, because the mask got a lot of. That's how we first read about you, because we thought that's such a cool idea, and anything that keeps people wearing their mask.
All right. So
which is a while.
The mask was inspired by one of my friends, and my friend T. So he told me, he said, like, Dev, man, you're the only one who's doing all these masks. At that time, this is when COVID, when there was no tissue, there was no mask, there was nothing, no hand sanitizer, no nothing. Yeah. So he said, we need something to smoke. I said, I've been trying to think about a concept, but you got to give me a little while, man. And that little while, see, I'm not a guy that just do something and put it together. I could have easily just slit a hole in a mask and tell people it had to be a strategical way for me to professionalize, and capitalize on what I was doing, because I don't do anything just for nothing. It has to be a reason. It got to be a solidified reason. So, I got to the drawing board, and I actually started, I smoked myself. So I started smoking, and I'm like, how can I smoke? See, it's fashion. Now I'm trying to implement smoking into fashion. Now it has to look good.
Yeah.
It has to look good. It can't just be anything. So it took me about a good week and a half. And, I just started putting my mind together, and then started thinking out the box with not just material. And this is where I got the grommet from.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? So I said, no, I don't want to do just all, complete actual fabric. So I'm going to show you guys, because I'm not going to show the actual pattern, but this is what a carbon filter looks like.
Oh, okay.
Washable carbon filter. And every single one of my masks have them. And a lot of people sell masks with no carbon filters, which is definitely not FDA approved. All my masks are FDA approved.
Wow, that's great. Now,
Definitely.
Do you manufacture here in Connecticut? Or do you
see, I do them. And I have my own. Oh, I do these. That's why, man, I sleep, breathe, eat this fabric stuff. I eat this stuff.
How do people, if they want the masks or they want to find out about getting some of your clothing, how do they do that?
Well, actually, it's about outlets. Right now, www.eurocurrency.com is my website.
Okay.
And currency is spelled Currensy. Right. And there's plenty of outlets, plenty of masks on there as well. And also you can see me at Instagram, bossman_dev. Then we got another Instagram page at The Smoker's Mask.
The Smoker's Mask.
I have a lot of friends who still smoke.
I have some friends.
Yes.
This is pretty
yes, the whole world. And it's
pretty cool.
Oh man, it's it was definitely inevitable of just being able to recreate a mask. I'm always about recreation as well. Recreation is so big, and we just got old styles, even though styles recycle, but once you're able to recreate something and stick, that's the change of the game. The difference between being in the game and actually changing it.
All right, question. Tell us about the bottles of champagne in front of you.
Oh, these bottles. Okay. These bottles right here are represented from I'm a representation for Bel Air. Bel Air is a brand that's actually made from Sovereign Brands. A lot of people don't know. Sovereign Brands is the people who actually make these fine bottles. And hold on one second. I have to bring the newly acquired McQueen right here. This is special.
Wow.
Yeah, this is special. Yeah, this is a gin. And Brett Bearish is the actual owner of the company, but Rick Ross is the big face He has his hands all over this. So, you know, pretty much for Rick Ross, it's a big check. It's a very big check, and it's a great opportunity for the loved ones and the family members for him as well. So I actually have the opportunity to be able to be one of the ambassadors and showcase this wonderful champagne that I've been drinking before I actually got to know the owners.
Very cool.
Yeah, you know, so it means a lot more than
of
just
authenticity to it, because if you love a champagne, then
it's different. It's different. It's never work, or it's never a headache when it's love involved. Even, you know, down to this material thing.
That's our saying. Wait a
Oh,
minute.
for sure. It's never work when you love it.
Never,
you know?
it's never a headache when there's love involved.
Never.
No, never, ever,
Okay,
ever.
so Devon, where can we buy your clothing or the mask in person, like to a store? Is there a store?
Yes, you can go to your stop. That's in Trumbull Mall.
Okay.
You can also go to Jimmy's. Jimmy's is 1000 Main Street. Backstage, that's in Palisades Mall as well.
Okay.
So those are the stores. And right now, I'm working on, really don't want to speak on it, but a very highly anticipated store. We all get, you know, the big merch from. So right now, when that deal goes through within the next 2 weeks, you guys would definitely know about it. It'll be all over the world. It's it's one of the biggest things that happened this year. So, you know, I'm excited for sure. I'm excited.
I'm so happy for you, because you obviously were like
you.
bursting with creativity for so long, and you figured out how to like you were saying, how to execute it with the great tailor, with all these people now that you've met. And
Definitely. And
oozing
see,
out of
the hard part was when I had to become a tailor, because once I went to one of my shows for Eurocurrency, I had so many orders that he didn't want to take upon. It wasn't about the money. He didn't have the passion to sit there and work and do it for me. And it was just different. 60, you know, top and bottoms is a lot of sewing if you don't have a passion. If you're not willing to, you know, take those late nights and early mornings, if you're not willing to do that, then it's going to take a toll. So the jackets that he made me, I had about 40 left. So within a time of having 40 jackets, I had to sell them slow and learn how to damn sew and mess up everything, just so I could still be at the quality, but now better of where he was at. You know, and once I got the niche, it was done. And I remember him. We had a little argument, because I was a little upset. It's like all I seen was my business go down. Like, what? So I remember him telling me, "You could do it." What? How I'm going? You telling me to sew? You telling? Oh man, you sound crazy. And look at me now.
Look at you now.
So we're gonna put this video up on Instagram, and on YouTube. There'll be some on Instagram. There'll be some on Facebook, and
okay, for sure.
Enough that we can offer a mask, one of your cool masks that.
Oh yes.
We can
we have,
which is amazing.
Variety of giveaways.
Oh, very cool.
Fantastic. Oh yes, variety.
You can go to especially if you're a smoker, because there's a way to use this. It's at the Trumbull Mall at the store Your Stock. That would be the closest one for us.
Yes.
Or online. So we'll put
online store is doing numbers right now. Online store is doing well, for sure. For sure.
Good for you. We are so excited and so glad that you came on the show with us, and you're giving us a lot of inspiration.
I'm clapping too.
Thank you.
Okay, fashion is
back. I enjoyed it. Yes, fashion is back, baby. Fashion is back. You know, and definitely for Connecticut, you know. So this is big, and I definitely appreciate you, two wonderful ladies. This was amazing. I love the interview, love the energy, love the questions, and I would definitely be back on the show very shortly to let you guys know, that the big deal definitely, sealed. They asked if they cut the check. I'm going to ask, can you tell?
Well, we'll be watching for that. And I'm excited. I would love to try something of yours. So I'm very excited to look.
Oh, for sure. So are you gonna be able to tell the people how to go about the giveaway?
I think what we'll do is we'll post it on Insta, right?
Yeah, we'll put it on Insta. We've got 4 masks. You're gonna give away 4. Cool.
Yeah, we're gonna go 4.
First 4 people that say they want it. We'll send it to them. We'll get their addresses and send it to you.
Yep, that's it.
Well,
we can even do online. I could create a promo code,
Uh-huh.
Jill and Trevor,
Okay.
and it could be free shipping, free, discounted price, obviously zero, and done.
Great. Great.
Yeah,
Great. Well,
definitely.
we're excited. And
Definitely.
we're going to have to, Jill, I think we are going to have to get one of those cool t-shirts. So we
Oh,
can,
sure. Oh, this is Amy Winehouse too.
I love
And
that.
the fit. Oh man, Eurocurrency is all about fits.
Super
It's
cool.
all about fits. The fit.
I mean, I'm telling you a million times, people, I've been in a store and someone's like, try, you would like this. And I'm like, for me, again, if it does, it has to just fit great or be made
now,
great.
if it fit, and you can also
God
tell,
bless that.
and you can look at, even when it's on a rack or a hanger, you can look at quality. You can tell the fit just by looking at it. That's how advanced I am with this fashion thing. And then after the fit, obviously design is secondary, but to a real individual who presents style, everything's a design.
Mm-hmm. To me, fashion is
everything.
It's a beautiful way of expressing art. Same thing.
Oh, for sure. The best way.
Thank you. And you're an artist, and your stuff is really cool, and we're really excited about this.
Mm-hmm.
Have a great weekend. And
thank you. You too. God bless you. God bless both of you ladies. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Happy for you.
Thank you. I'm so happy for to really be on this show and to be able to express my doings. Thank you so much.
Take care.
You too.